The Subway Postgame Show is sponsored by Subway Restaurants. Subway, home of the famous $5 footlong.
Times. Hello, everyone. I'm James Brown alongside my NFL Today crew. That would be Dan Marino, Bill Cowher, Shannon Sharpe, and Boomer Esiason as we welcome you to the Subway Postgame Show. My guys are going to share with you and me the performances that impressed them most from the early games.
Well, JB, the Indianapolis Colts, and you think about how they were able to come back in the second half. They weren't doing anything at all, especially Peyton Manning. They couldn't run the football. And to hang in there and come back and be able to win that football game at the end, I think was extremely impressive. That's a sign of a great quarterback and a team that has confidence in his quarterback. And on the other side of the ball, the Minnesota Vikings, just how they couldn't get anything done. And Tavares Jackson, they have no confidence. It was a demoralizing loss for the Minnesota Vikings. They have to find a way to open up their offense if they're going to do anything is the rest of this season and hopefully to get in the playoffs.
And, you know, Dan, the team that impressed me the most, I think, were the Buffalo Bills. And you talk about having to validate what they did last week against Seattle. They go down and play a Jacksonville team who was in the playoffs, coming off a loss, their home opener, and you get Trent Edwards, who goes 20 for 25, Marshawn Lynch. They come from behind to win this football game. To me, they clearly have put themselves in a situation where they're going to be a team to contend with going down the stretch.
The team that impressed me the most, guys, the Tennessee Titans. With Kerry Collins being inserted into that starting lineup with the injury to Vince Young, I do not see Vince Young getting this job back this year. They are definitely a Super Bowl bona fide team. Now, any quarterback can hand the football off, but you have to have a quarterback that can push the football down the field and open up your entire offense. He gives them that now. With that defense, the way Jeff Fisher coached, and with Kerry Collins at starting quarterback, they're going to be a tough out for someone in the AFC.
You want to talk about impressive quarterbacks. How about Aaron Rodgers? Once again, comes back and actually has a great first half, throws 3 touchdown passes, then kind of falls asleep a little bit, and they lose their focus offensively in the third quarter. But then when Detroit overtakes them in the fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes right back out on the field, on the road, in the division, takes his team right down the field for the go-ahead field goal, and from that point on, the Detroit Lions couldn't do anything offensively. I'm telling you right now, and I've been saying this since I last saw him last week on Monday night, Ted Thompson, Mike McCarthy made the right decision. They have a tremendous young quarterback that can do so many things for them. And I got to tell you, he is completely in charge right now and has got to be, you know, right there at the top of the leaderboard when you're talking about young quarterbacks.
Now we know why the Packers were so steadfast in saying he is, Aaron Rodgers, our guy. All right, folks, thanks for joining us on the Subway Postgame Show.